What do you mean it just doesn't exist? Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. Disclaimer, everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Okay, you guys have been following along with these documents for a while now. So you guys know that whenever we came across Supplement 104 in the Moscow police documents, we were really shocked by the way that it made one believe that there was additional camera footage that they had as evidence somewhere that for some reason they hadn't told us about, even though it seemed like it would have been closer to the house. It would have seen more of what was going on directly at the house. It would have had a closer, clearer view of what they have been telling us is suspect vehicle number 1. I also told you guys that I had a viewer named Mikey send me some information about the address in which this camera might be at. So, of course, I did what I try to do every time I have questions like this, and I filed a FOIA. Now, that FOIA has been responded to. Some of you might have seen my community tab post, but this is the full-on information. Now, this first sentence is a little wonky. I guess I should have double-checked it before I sent it off, but I'm going to read this whole thing to you, and I'm going to tell you now, there's no way that they don't know exactly what the hell it is I'm asking for, okay? It says, I would like the security camera surveillance footage that the camera mentioned in MPD Supplemental 104 regarding the DoorDash delivery driver being seen on camera entering into the parking lot of 1122 King Road. It states, and I quote directly from the report, at the point M, which is Molly the driver, also seen on the 1112 camera walking down the road. That's not a quote from the report. That's my input into this, because in the report it has Molly's name redacted and it just shows an M before the box. So, of course, I'm going to give some additional information, but the rest of this stuff is quoted. Pulled into the front parking lot before she dropped the order off. The white Elantra pulled in behind M's vehicle, a gray Subaru Forester. I would like this footage. This footage would have been taken from either of these 4 addresses: 712 Queen, 714 Queen, 716 Queen, 718 Queen, or 720 Queen. This was written by Brett Payne and reviewed by Dustin Blaker. Written on January 10th, 2023 for an interview that took place on 11/23/2022. Now, again, I didn't put Molly's full name in this, and obviously I'm trying to just guesstimate the address based off of what they're claiming this camera actually picked up. So regardless of the fact that I don't have her full name in here, I'm giving them the supplemental number. They know damn well that they just released 315 actually, if you include the OG narrative of these bad boys to the public. They know damn well what I'm asking for, okay? So this was their response. The City of Moscow received your public records request on August 14th, 2025. The request asked for surveillance footage from either 712, 714, 716, 718, or 712 showing the white Elantra pulling in behind M's vehicle in regard to the Bryan Kohberger investigation. Well, actually, it says Bryan Kohberger investigation, but whatever. Pursuant to Idaho Code 741032, the city shall either grant or deny a person's request to examine or copy public records, Please be advised that a search of the requested record was conducted and no such records were identified to exist. Therefore, your request is being denied. What do you mean it doesn't exist? This isn't an official report. Even if it's not at one of these addresses, they know from the context what the hell I am asking them to look for. They cannot sit here and keep playing dumb. So this was my response. Pretty much as soon as I got this yesterday, I sent this back. I said, so are you saying what's written in the report is false? Now, I wasn't at the computer at the time I responded back to this, so whenever I got to the computer this morning, this is what I sent to them. I want to be sure that what is being looked for is clear before I go any further. I have attached the supplemental itself directly from the MPD website dedicated to the case. Please see the highlighted portion. And this is the highlighted portion. At the point M, which is Molly, pulled into the front parking lot before she dropped the order off. the white Elantra pulled in behind M's vehicle and talks about it being a gray Subaru Forester, then exited the King Road at approximately 3:58 hours. Molly did not mention seeing the white Elantra behind her at any time. At any time. This is very specific. This is not claiming pulled onto King Road, was going in and out of King and Queen Road. This specifically states pulling into the front parking lot before dropping off the DoorDash. My email goes on to say, your response is telling me that this is a false statement in a document that was written by the officer who was the lead on the case for MPD at the time. If this video was in the possession of another agency, please relay that information. If it was mentioned by your lead investigator in a documented report, there should be a paper trail for it. Brett Payne placing it in this document with such detail would make one believe he saw this footage with his own eyes. If not, that is a bit of an issue, I'd say. Clarification on this would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time. So we're going to see what they do. This is a big deal to me, and it should be a big deal to a lot of people. This portion made one believe that this was where we were finally going to maybe be able to get clarification on what was going on with Xana. In this portion, my brain went to, holy hell, maybe this is the proof of life. Maybe this is where they actually have Xana, and you can tell that it's her, opening the door, bending down and grabbing the DoorDash order that was dropped off and then closing it. Maybe this is where we're going to finally get some answers on Ethan and Xana. But no, as usual, every time we think that we're getting a little bit closer to some validation, clarification, verification, and truth, this is the kind of shit that happens. So as of right now, no one has responded. I will let you guys know if and when they do respond, or if I end up having to file something else to try to get some more information on this. But for now, let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And please don't forget to make sure that that notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. See y'all.